What's going on, fellow rock and rollers? Peace and love, a thumbs up, and AOK, cowbunga, and rock and roll. And here we are. Today, we're going to be focusing on this one little piece of equipment over here, a clock. Why? Well, besides the fact that a clock is in perfect time, and it's like a metronome that it keeps perfect time, like tick tock, over and over again. Something we like to use as a visual for those beginner students. This is all for beginner students. I like to think of music, explaining basic music and all the different notes we have, like a musical clock. And let me show you why. Just like a clock here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then back to 12. And it doesn't go to 13 o'clock on a clock like this, an analog clock. It goes back to 1. So it starts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the same thing again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, until you get through all the hours of the day, and it just repeats over and over and over again. Well, the same thing works with music. Basic music, you have A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And then you have notes in between those, like A sharp or B flat, right? Then you have C sharp or D flat, E flat or D sharp, right? E sharp or F flat, if you will, F sharp and G flat, A flat and G sharp, right? All of those sort of fall in between. So we have the sharps and the flats, which we've talked about in other videos. Just a reminder, a sharp is like the hashtag on Twitter, that symbol, or a tic-tac-toe, or an ampersand key on an old phone. Okay, and flat is like lowercase b. So we can think of it like that. Sharps are like hashtag on Twitter, and a lowercase b is considered a flat. But basically, we have A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Then it goes back to A again. So like a traditional clock goes 1 through 12 and then back to 1, we could think of music like that, and we just have that there. And it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, back to A again, and it repeats over and over and over again. There's no such thing as a Q note, no such thing as a Z note, or an M note, or an L note, or anything crazy like that, like the alphabet. With music, it's just A through G, like that, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, back to A again. And it repeats over and over and over again. So for those beginner students, you're not going to find any other notes in music after A through G. There's no H note. It doesn't go to H. It goes back to A again. And that's where you get your octaves from the next octave higher and the next octave higher after that. Pretty cool, right? That's what we got. Musical clock today in addition to our normal clock, keeping perfect time. Tick tock, tick tock. Have a good one. Peace and love, a thumbs up. And AOK and cowbunga and rock and roll. I'm going to see you next time for who knows what. Bye-bye.